settings here to show you how to create this slider rainbow strips card. Using Queen & Co dies. For once I will make a card almost same as the example. I used Rainbow Fun Kit from Queen & Company for the shaker cloud, the stars and the halo. And I used some foundation dyes. So foundation, sorry, I'm not. Oops. Foundation 3 for the little circle to make the hole here. I used foundation 8 for the big rectangle. Then foundation 20 for this rectangle. Let me show you here. This piece that I cut. I will explain later. Okay. The foundation 25 for to create the window here. This rectangle. And 27 for the cloud here. To create, let's start and I will explain something first. Okay. First, you have to cut your rectangle, cut the window, cut this rectangle, and the little circle, half circle here. Here I cut on the left 5 millimeters to be right here, not at the end of the big rectangle. So I cut my piece here. I remove 5 millimeters. Okay, once you did this, the idea is to place the long rectangle behind the window and fix with washi tape. Okay, then you can create your background with distress ink like I do here. So I fixed it and then I used blueprint sketch distress oxide and shaded lilac to create the cloud. I use a stencil cloud and picket fence. Of course, you can make your own patterned paper or choose to use patterned paper or decide to leave it white. The idea is to create the same background on the two pieces, but it's up to you to choose how you can do your background paper. That's how I done. and with my oxide I create the background. Then I remove the washi tape to have my two pieces. Okay, now when you have your background paper, we have to stamp message on our card base. I choose to make a card base with 3 millimeters more. So my card base is 11 millimeters, 11 centimeters and 1 millimeters by 14 and 3 millimeters. Okay, so now is just to stamp your message. So place your big rectangle, choose your message, I will choose magical birthday wishes. Okay, then stamp it. On the left side of the window, like this. Of course, you can decide to inking or windows too, of course. You have your message. Now we will glue our rainbow strips. Oh, I forget to show. I, of course, used foundation 8 for all the rainbow strips. Sorry. So now, you know this will be hidden by the window, so just add some tape and we can glue the rainbow as you wish. So first you have to be just to see. maybe I will have to adjust my strips because they are too close. Okay, so I will just readjust a little bit because I want the hide all, sorry, the window, so no, not too close as I do first. Oops, they are thin. They moves. There is a die that exists, and we can cut all the strips in one. But when you don't have this die, you can do other way like this. It's a fun way to have something. So when you are happy with your rainbow, okay, now we will fold, oops, like this to help the strips to slide beautifully and soften. Okay, just to be more soft. But then we want them plate. Okay, so now we will fix them on the right side. I will just use washi tape to be sure they don't move when I will glue. Sorry, where is my washi tape? Okay, so we will glue around here. So I will glue it in the right place like this. So now I am sure this will not move. Okay, so I place to show. Oops. I need to see where is the limit of my ink. You know what I mean? The ink is here, so I have to put right here to be correct. Okay, so now at the back here of my background paper, I will add glue. To fix the right side of my strips. Okay, so just remember to be I just remove my washi just to see where, if I am good. So cut your exceed of strips, just to see and be sure that all that you are as you have to be here. And oops, you see, I'm not. That's hard to move after. I don't want to move. It have to move. Okay. Okay. So now just remove the exceed. You have your strips. You have your, I'm a little bit. So now if you try, oops, you have your strip that moves. Now just make it soften, and as for the left side, just prepare the strips to move. Okay, and the hard part is done. Now we just have to decorate. First, of course, we will glue our background on the card base. Okay, and then we will use 3D foam. So I used 1 millimeter foam, and for this part I glue my 3D foam just around my window. It just to help to stay in his place. Oops. This one is not well placed. Okay. That's a little bit longer to do, but necessary. I will turn to be sure. And I will use half foam just here at the back. So now we can just try, and it's okay. So now more foam here and there around the rectangle. Oops. Okay, so now we have to remove all the little square. That's a lot of foam. You have foam in strips, but mine is 2 millimeters and I think it's too high, so I prefer to use 1 millimeter like this than 2 millimeters. That's my choice. You can of course use 2 millimeters in strip, more easy and fast. Okay, so now we need our card base, and just center it. And the message should be centered too. Okay, so now just try, and voila, let it soften. We have our rainbow, so now we just need to decorate our little card. So I have my cloud, and I think I will use this little sun, this cloud here, so this hello here, and And I think we are good with some star here and there. So the sun, with the shaker cloud. Okay. My hello world. The cloud will be on the foam, and for here I will use 2 millimeters foam. Okay. And some stars with 1 millimeter foam. I think I lost. Ah, no, they are here. Oops. So I will just have to choose where I want to add them. We just want the perfect combination, always. I don't want to stay. Let me think of this. Maybe just 3. So this one here. You can choose to use the inside of the shaker die, of course. That's what I do for this card, not here. I think I will use them all. Voila, you have a fun slider rainbow strips card that moves and reveal your message, but it's not so fun. That's all for me. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.